Okay, guys, listen. So meanwhile, Carlos is trying to be here with us. I want you to practice with me something important, okay? So here, in order for us to communicate and to listen to each one and to avoid having problems with the voice, with the sounds and all that stuff, I want you to please try to turn off your microphone for a minute. Okay, so let's try.
Hello. Hello,
Hello,
teacher.
Manuela. Okay, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Okay,
How are
thank
you?
I'm doing well, thank you. I'm doing very well.
Okay.
And you?
Very well.
Okay, excellent. Okay, guys, so please try to turn off your microphone for a minute. So on the upper part of the screen, you will see that there are options. So you can turn off your microphone, you can turn off your camera. So right now, what I want you to do is to turn off your microphone for a minute to see if we can, like, okay, so I can see that Ronald did it. So Manuela and Astrid, can you please turn off your microphone?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, great. Astrid did it?
Yes, I did.
Okay, please, can you continue that way? Can you please, everyone, turn off your microphone for some minutes? There is an option, guys. So I need you to please turn off your microphone. I know that you are not using it, but you can just click on it, and that way your microphone is going to be off.
Off?
Yeah, okay. Thank you, Astrid. Yeah, that way. Please keep it that way. Manuela, please look for the option and click on that option so you can turn off your microphone.
Okay.
Oh, excellent. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Okay, so I'm doing this because from time to time, you are going to answer some questions, each one of you. So the idea is for the rest to be or to remain silent. And the best option is to have the microphone off. And that way we are not going to listen to some noise, sorry, maybe a kid talking on the back, or maybe a dog barking, or maybe something that is happening in your house, and that way the only person talking will be the person in charge of the answer, so that's the reason why from time to time I'm going to ask you to turn your microphone off. So is that okay for you? You just need to give me your thumbs up. So is it cool? Okay, great. Thank you so much. Good. Now, please turn on your microphones. Okay, thank you. Okay, guys. So basically, I'm going to tell you what this is about, what we are going to do, how many weeks we are going to be here, and what I expect from you. Okay, so my name is Jorge. My last name is Giraldo. I'm going to be your tutor. I'm going to be your teacher during the next 8 weeks, because we are going to have every Monday here. Okay, that's one of the reasons I told you. There are some people talking on the back. Can you hear that? Yeah. Okay, that's normal. All right. So what we are going to here, what we are going to have is we are going to prepare ourselves for some examinations like CAE, which is the Certificate in Advanced English. And we are also going to practice on the IELTS test, the IELTS examination. That's going to be the second part of this 8 weeks. So each Monday we are going to have this practice. I have some resources and some material that we are going to practice with. There are some questions for you. We are going to interchange ideas. We are going to discuss. We are going to listen to the other person. So it's very important for us to be here the whole hour from 9 to 10. It's also important for you to listen to your classmates. As you can see, when you are studying at UNAT, it's very difficult to practice with another person because, well, we are in virtual environments, which is very difficult, you know. So this is going to be maybe the only moment for us to practice, and I hope we can enjoy it and we can have a good time, you know, have a good moment. Okay, so first, as I told you, I'm going to ask you to turn off your microphones. So I'm going to give you some turns. So the people or the person who is going to speak or who are going to talk are the only ones who can have the microphone off. Sorry, on. So right now, please turn off your microphones. Thank you, Ronald. Thank you, Street.
Tutor, I'm sorry, they lost my connection in internet.
Yeah, I can see it. Yeah, no, what I
Okay.
was saying is just that we are going to be here 8 weeks. We are going to practice for the CAE examination, and we are also going to practice for the IELTS examination. So those are like the two big parts that we are going to work with during the following 8 weeks each Monday. All right. Also, I was telling the people that we are going to have the microphones off from time to time. So the only person with the microphone on is going to be me and also the person who is going to participate. So that way we can like hear properly, we can listen to the other person and we can understand. So is that okay for you? Thumbs up?
For me, it's okay.
Okay, thank you, Ronald. That's perfect. All right. So I'm going to share my screen with you, and I'm going to show you the lesson plan for this night. And then we are going to answer some questions and interact, and we are going to continue, okay? So it's very important, guys, for you to know that, well, for example, that's like 2 or 3 minutes ago, I just listened to a kid who was talking, and I know that is because you are in your houses and you are with your family, but it's very important for you to avoid having those situations, you know, so we can like have a good time here and we can practice together without any interferences from the outside or from the people around you. So is that okay for you? Yeah, okay, thumbs up. Thank you. Okay, so I'm going to share the screen. Okay, and I'm going to show you this, which is a PDF. It's a, well, it's a picture basically about the CAE format, you know, and it says that it has 4 sections. As Ronald told us some minutes ago, the CAE is the Certificate in Advanced English, and basically it's a test. Okay, this test has 4 parts. The first part is related to yourself. It's just introducing yourself, answering some questions about you basically. So that part is very easy. The second part is a little bit more difficult. You have to compare, you have to describe, you have to contrast, so you need to speak more. The third part, it's a collaborative part. So in that part we are going to work in pairs. You are going to say something and then your friend is going to say another thing. You need to agree or disagree and you need to explain why. And the final part, that's like the deepest part where you need to explain decisions. You need to talk more about the situation. So that part is more difficult somehow. Now I'm going to show you the lesson plan for this night. This is a PDF file. It's the lesson plan for tonight. We are going to have 8 of these lesson plans. And Well, it's important to know that every time that we start, we are supposed to talk about a video, to discuss a video. As you can see here in this part, there is some information about the CAE. It's an overview, which is like the general aspects of the video that we need to discuss, which is related to the examination that we are talking about. And you were supposed to observe or to watch this video before this encounter. So mainly what I want to know right now, and we are going to use maybe 10 minutes for this, is if you watched the video in advance, and what can you say about this video? Okay, so if you want to participate, you just need to turn on your microphone, and that way we can listen to you, okay, about the video, if you watch it, of course. So who wants to start? Okay.
Sure, I didn't watch this video.
Okay, Ronald, thank you for being honest. Well, it's important for you to start doing it. Well, if now you didn't do it, it's okay, but for the next sessions we are going to have, please watch the video in advance. It's very important. It's going to give you a general idea about the things we are going to discuss here, all right, which is the CAE, of course. But thank you so
Okay,
much
teacher.
for being honest.
Okay, teacher. Don't worry.
Okay,
Well,
yeah.
I continue with my personal presentation.
No. Please, let's see if the girls maybe they watch the video.
Okay.
Okay, so please, can you turn off your microphone?
Okay.
Okay, Astrid.
Hello, teacher. I saw the video.
Yeah.
I regarding to about that. In that video, I heard the important things, and he said that there are 4 parts. In each part, the students have a time for that. For example, in first part, it lasts 2 minutes. 2 parts, it lasts 4 minutes, maybe. Yes, see. And 3, 2. He said the most important part is 5, because you need talk a lot of. And in first part, for example, you can no, you have to make a presentation about your free time, hobbies, and 2 part you can describe. You have to describe the pictures, and you talk with a parent. Maybe that's.
Okay, that was very good. Yeah, that's it. Okay, thank you, Astrid. Manuela.
Okay, tutor and peers. I'm sorry, my internet is lost the connection. Okay, I watched the video. The video is interesting, and excuse me my pronunciation. I little practice. Okay.
Yeah,
I am
don't worry.
nervous. Okay, the video is very clear and complete. The video talks about overview of the speaking exam. Y the score, in 4 parts. The part 1 is about personal information, and a last 2 minutes with each excuse me, participating. Talks, hobbies, interests, sports, among others. Part 2 is about the picture the examiner does where he answered the question of the participant. And part three is no remember. Um, um, is worker as couple and tell about what the examiner indicates. And part for no remember.
Okay, don't worry, don't worry. It's okay. Yeah. Okay, but you're right. You know, what you have said is basically what this test is about. So, as I just showed, as I just mentioned it, there are 4 parts, and well, we all have said some information about each one of the parts. Now, before we start with each one of the parts, because we are going to practice, I want you to remind you. I want to remind you that you need to take the tests on Edmodo. So my first question for you is: did you take the test on Xmo? Oh, sorry, on Edmodo? Remember, Edmodo is a platform. According to the English Conversation course, you need to enter each week, and you need to take the test, the exam, because there is an exam per week. So if you haven't taken the test, it's okay. You know, right now you have no problems, but you need to take the test before Sunday. You know, so each week starts on Monday, today, of course, and finishes on Monday. So do not forget to take the test, because that's going to be part of your score by the end of the 8 weeks. So remember, it's 1 test per week. Okay. So did you take the test? Yes or no?
Teacher, I haven't taken the quest until now.
Okay. Don't worry, Ronald, but you have to remember. Please do it during this week.
Okay, teacher.
Okay, it's okay. And girls?
I talked with my tutor Liliana Moreno,
Yeah.
and Edmodo is the test about the video,
Yeah.
and I release during the week. I don't release. Uh,
Okay. Okay. But you have the week. You know, you have tomorrow. You have to,
yes.
so you can do it. You know, you can do it maybe in 2 days or 3 days. So please do it. Don't forget to take the test. All right.
Okay.
Okay, Astrid. So I guess it's the same for you.
I don't have a side test,
Okay.
but I already reviewed the platform.
Okay. So don't worry. You can do it tomorrow. All right. But please do it. Okay, guys. Nice. So it's okay. So now I'm gonna show you the next part of this conversation encounter. So I'm going to share my screen again. So I'm going to show you the lesson plan. Okay, and the first part for the lesson plan is the practice. All right, so we are going to practice. As you can see, if you are observing my screen, because I'm sharing my screen with you, on the practice we have the 4 parts. You mentioned it. The first part is going to have 2 minutes. So what I'm going to do is to show you a picture or show you a PDF, and we are going to see some questions over there. And each one of you is going to have 2 minutes to answer each one of the questions, or maybe 2 or 3 questions at the same time. But you are going to have just the minutes that I tell you. So for example, for part 1, you are going to have 2 minutes, and that's it. So as soon as you complete the 2 minutes, I'm going to stop you. And please do not get angry because of the teacher saying like, okay, stop, because it's not what I want to do. It's just the way it is. You know, those are the rules. So the rules are 2 minutes for the part 1. So if that's okay for you, please thumbs up. Okay, so we are going to start with part one. Okay, guys, and let me show you part one right now, so we can start with this. Okay, I'm going to share the screen for you. Okay, so we have the picture there, which is part one. As you can see, there are some questions, okay, and you are going to have 2 minutes, okay? So I'm going to start asking the questions. You can answer each one of the questions using all the time you want, okay? So for example, if for question one, which is where are you from, you want to use 20 seconds, 15 seconds, 60 seconds, it's up to you, okay? You can do it. So it's not like you have to answer all the questions. There are like 10 questions, so you have to finish the 10 questions. No, you can answer 2 or 3 or 4. The only important thing here is to complete 2 minutes and to try to answer the questions that you can. All right? So is that okay? So who wants to start? Okay, Ronald. Okay, so wait a second. I'm going to set the clock. I'm going to set the alarm. Okay, so you are going to
Okay,
have 2
teacher.
minutes. And I'm going to
Okay,
ask you
teacher.
a question and you answer the question, right?
Okay, teacher.
Okay, so let's start. Okay, so where are you from?
I am from Bogota. From Bogota.
Okay, so what do you do
I
there?
I'm working and living here too.
Oh, okay, so how long have you been studying English?
Mm, Around 8 semesters.
Okay, and before that, maybe before the university, did you study English?
I took a course in a institute. Its name was Smart. I don't know if you uh, have uh, heard about this. Smart Training Society was the name
Well,
of
no, it's
this
new for me.
academy. And this course was around 1 year and no more.
Okay, great. Okay, so what do you enjoy most about learning English?
Mm, hmm. Mm, is the way that we are organizing our ideas. I consider that the most important thing is that, and also the pronunciation is uh, practice. Have a constant practice every day to improve this English. This is the most important part for me in English.
Okay, so do you have any hobbies or interests?
Yes, I have a hobby that I like so much, and is it read. I like to read.
Okay, thank you. Okay, so those were 2 minutes and 10 seconds. Okay, so it was very good. Thank you so much, Ronald.
Okay, teacher, thank you to you.
Okay, ladies, so we are going to continue. Manuel, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, good. So I'm going to use 2 minutes, all right?
Okay.
Okay, so we are going to start. Okay, so where are you from?
I'm from Bogota.
Okay, where do you live?
I live in Bosa, Bosa Recre.
Okay. So, what do you do? What do you do in Bogota?
Um, approximate 20 years.
Okay, but my question is, what do you do? You know, do you work? Do you study?
Okay, excuse me.
Don't worry.
I work in the outlets of Americas
Okay.
in Vélez. I am consultant. Is My work is really is bueno, okay. Excuse me, my pronunciation is very little because I practice. I don't practice.
Yeah, don't
Um,
worry, don't worry. Okay, let's continue. So, what do you
um,
enjoy most about learning English?
Excuse me.
What do you enjoy most about learning English?
Um, Little. I really 2 years. No, 1 years. Only practice the pedagogical experience one.
Okay.
Um, no more.
Yeah, I have a question. Can you see the picture on the screen?
Uh, the screen CA part one.
Yeah. So I have the questions on that picture, so you can read the question, so you can follow the information. Uh, the question is question 4, which is what do you enjoy most about learning English? Can you see it? Can you see that question?
Okay, okay. See, I see.
Okay.
Um, um, I don't know.
Of course you
Learning
do.
English.
I-
Really
I'm
learn
going
English.
I'm going to give you an example, okay? So for me, for the teacher, well, what I really enjoy about learning English is listening to music. I really enjoy listening to music, and that way, when I am listening to music, I learn and I learn new words, new vocabulary.
Ah,
And you?
okay, okay, okay. Um, I like to read and
Okay.
write, to speak English.
Yeah,
um,
speaking is difficult.
okay. Read. I love read in English. Um, I am understanding more the read and writing, vocabulary, grammar, pronunciation, little.
Okay, don't worry. Okay, thank you so much. Thank you, Manuela.
Tutor,
Yeah,
a question
yeah.
is to take the CEA exam, or is the exam required, obligatory? Mm,
Mandatory?
re-
Yeah, the
yes.
word mandatory. Okay. Well, you are not going to take the test in this course. The CAE is one of the options for the final part of your bachelor. I mean, when you finish the bachelor, when you are about to finish, maybe in the 10th semester, you need to take a test. You need to take an international examination, and one of the options is the CAE. Another option is the IELTS if you want to pay for the IELTS, or maybe there is another one which is the ITEP. You can pay for the ITEP, or I guess the university is going to give you like one opportunity when you don't have to pay, they pay for you. And one of the options is the ITEP and maybe the CAE. I am not sure, but well, I know that you need to take one of these tests in the future, maybe next semester or maybe in 2 semesters if you want to graduate from the bachelor in teaching English as a second language.
Okay, thank you very much.
Okay, no problem. Okay, so we are going to continue. Astrid, are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay, so I'm going to set the clock. We have 2 minutes, all right? So question 1, where are you from?
I'm from Mogotes. It is a small town in Santander.
Okay, what's the name of the town? Can you repeat?
Mogotes. Mogotes.
Okay, that's new. All right, and what do you do there? What do you do in your free time when you are in your city?
I like swimming on weekends. Um, Also, I like watching the series.
Okay. And do you work?
Yes, I work. I work in a company. Its name is Western Union. It's about receive and send money for to another countries.
Okay, so you work with the exchange rate.
Yes, it changed weight, but there are many things in my job.
Okay, good. Okay, and now what do you enjoy most about learning English?
So I enjoy when in my work arise foreigners and I can talk with them because in that way I can improve my listening because they uh, talk very faster, faster.
Okay, that's good. That's very nice, That's very good. Okay, do you have any hobbies or interests?
Yes, um, maybe. Bueno, boys, I say that swimming.
Really? You like
Uh,
swimming a lot?
yes, a lot. Yes.
Okay, one more question. So the question is, what free time activity do you most enjoy?
Maybe watching the series
Oh, you like
because
series?
yes, I like the series because I like repeat the common expressions in where the native speaker.
Okay, thank you so much.
Uh,
Okay, don't worry. 2 minutes, 28 seconds, so we need to continue with the next part. But thank you so much. It was very good. Okay, guys. So now I'm going to continue with part two. All right. So, do you see the picture on the screen? Thumbs up. Remember, thumbs up is okay. Thank you. Thank you. Excellent. All right. So, you see the picture, everyone. Manuela, good. Ronald, okay, nice. Nastrid, thumbs up.
yes, I can see.
Okay, good. Okay, so this part is important, guys, and it's going to be difficult, and I need you to be concentrated, all right? So there are two questions. Question one is, why might the people be doing these things together? And question two is, how might the people be feeling? You can read the two questions on the screen, all right? But you need to concentrate. So I'm going to give you an example. You can see the two people who are playing the drums and the guitar, two friends. That's the picture on the right. Okay, and the question is, why might the people be doing these things together? So my answer will be something like, well, they are playing the instruments because they have a rock band. And that's the answer, because they want to know why. And the answer is because they are a rock band. And that's one answer. Maybe there is another one. I can say something like, well, they are playing the instruments because they are friends and they like to play together. And that's another question. Sorry, that's another answer. And the second question is, how might the people be feeling? So my answer would be something like, well, they might be feeling great because they are having a great time, they are having fun, and they are cool. And those are the two answers for that question, for those two questions. But you need to concentrate because sometimes when you start answering, you start saying things and saying things that are not what you need to answer. For example, let's say something like this. Well, I can see two people. One of the persons, so one of the people is playing a guitar, the other person is playing the drums, and there is a keyboard, and there are two people. And as you can see, I have said a lot of information, but I haven't answered the question. So it's like, okay, where are you from? Well, so Colombia is a beautiful country and Bogota is a beautiful city. Okay, but where are you from? So you need to be very clear, you know, you need to answer the question according to the information you are requested, according to the information you can see. So we are going to start, okay? So for this part, you only have, I'm going to tell you, you only have 1 minute, okay? No more, just 1 minute for the 3 pictures. Okay, so who wants to start? Ronald, okay. Ronald, let's
Okay,
do it,
teacher.
okay? 1 minute,
Okay.
go.
Well, for the first picture, from left to right,
Okay.
why make the people be doing these things together? Because I consider that uh, this is because I consider that this is a dangerous sport, uh, and because it's necessary that they all are together. In the second picture, because there are 3 girls, and uh, why might the people be doing these things together? Because cooking is an art. If you don't know to cook, it's impossible that sorry that you need the help in the cooking, the kitchen. And the last picture, because I consider that they are a group band, and the idea is that each one of them help each one of of them, because they
Okay.
are a group band.
Okay, good. Okay, so let me tell you, we used 1 minute 48 seconds.
Okay,
Okay,
teacher.
and we were supposed to use 1 minute. So I want to tell you something. Sometimes when you have a lot of vocabulary, as I can see, so you have a very good vocabulary and you can speak and you can use a lot of ideas. Um, the problem when you have a lot of vocabulary is that you use more time. So you need to concentrate because it's only 1 minute. And in the moment that you have this kind of exercises, the person who is in charge of the examination is going to stop you. Like, okay, it's 1 minute, no more. So you need to concentrate and you need very clear, just 1 minute answers, and that's it.
Okay, again, teacher.
Well, no, we are going to have more questions. Okay, so let's wait for the second part. All right.
Okay.
Okay, let's continue. So, Manuela, you want to continue? Manuela. Astrid? Okay, let's do it.
Yes.
Astrid. Let's go for it. Okay, I'm going to give you 1 minute. All right?
Right.
Okay, let's do it.
Okay. Why need I can read the sentence?
Yes, no problem.
Okay. Why need the people behind us this thing together? They enjoy share with the other persons with maybe they have the same um, hobbies. Also in the second picture, the children make a cookie, make start with meat, and I think that they are happy making that. The second part, how might the people feeling? I've seen the people be happy because they they have doing many things that they like. I'm sorry, my PC is off.
Okay, okay, good. So 1 minute 27 seconds, all right? Okay, don't worry, it was okay. Okay,
Yeah,
Manuela,
ready.
it is your time, okay? It's your turn. Are you ready?
I ready.
Okay, 1 minute.
My connection is terrible. Okay. The first picture
Yeah,
is the people skiing in the snow together.
okay,
They feel very happy.
okay,
Okay. The second picture, the people, three children, are cooking cookies.
okay.
They feel concentrate and very happy. And the three picture, the guys is they play two guitar and they play battery, and they disfrute and and mm, very
Enjoy.
very enjoy
Okay,
and happy.
okay, and they are happy. Okay, good. So 1 minute 15 seconds. Okay, good. That was good. Okay, so I want to say something, and I'm going to say it in English and then I'm going to say it in Spanish. All right. So we can be very clear about this. And this is important for you guys, okay, for the future. So remember, you need to answer the questions according to the information the person is asking. So, for example, okay, and I'm going to switch to Spanish. Quiero ser muy claro con este último punto porque me interesa mucho, no porque yo los evalúe a ustedes y les tenga que poner un puntaje en el futuro, sino por el momento en el que ustedes presenten estos exámenes, ya ustedes cuando los tengan que pagar, porque eventualmente si quieren ser profesores de inglés van a tener que pagar cada 2 años por los exámenes para que puedan trabajar en una universidad, en un colegio, y tienen que tener un B2 como mínimo, de ahí para arriba C1 o inclusive un C2 en un futuro. Entonces, por ejemplo, muchachos, la primera pregunta era, ¿por qué estas personas estarán haciendo estas cosas juntos? Entonces, algunos de ustedes respondieron, bueno, en la última foto están dos muchachos tocando la guitarra y la batería y están felices tocando estos instrumentos. Piensen en esto, ¿realmente la respuesta es ellos están tocando los instrumentos? Porque la pregunta fue, ¿por qué estarán haciendo esto? No qué están haciendo. Si fuera qué están haciendo, la respuesta es, están tocando los instrumentos. Pero si la pregunta es ¿por qué? Entonces la respuesta puede ser otra. Ejemplo, ellos están tocando porque hacen parte de una banda de rock en el colegio. Listo. Esa ya sería una respuesta corta, pero es la respuesta esperada. Y creo que en ese sentido, bueno, algunos sí le pegaron a eso, le hicieron bien la respuesta, pero otros de ustedes se fueron por el otro lado. Ya la pregunta de cómo se están sintiendo, pues claramente sí, puede ser, se están sintiendo felices, se están sintiendo emocionados, bueno, esa es más fácil de llegar a ella. Pero esa primera pregunta es una pregunta que en mi opinión es difícil y no la podemos perder de vista. Y en inglés pasa mucho, lo mismo que en español. Ok, entonces vamos a concentrarnos mucho, voy a volver al inglés porque pues de eso se trata esto. Igual me interesa mucho que estén diciendo sus puntos de vista, así no le peguemos exactamente la respuesta, pero estamos practicando. Y créanme que en este tipo de estudio, cuando es virtual, muchas veces no tenemos la oportunidad de practicar. Y esta es probablemente una de las mejores oportunidades que vamos a tener. Así que vamos a hacer nuestro mejor esfuerzo. No se preocupen si se equivocan, no se preocupen si se quedan sin palabras. Yo les tiro un salvavidas y les doy palabras. Les voy a corregir eventualmente cositas que estén mal, pero sé que vamos a hacer un buen ejercicio durante las próximas 8 semanas. ¿Estamos bien hasta ahí? Acuérdense del thumbs up, que es el pulgares arriba. Bien, muchachos, me alegra. Gracias. Ok, voy a volver al inglés, ¿de acuerdo? So I'm going to continue in English. Okay, so now I'm going to show you part 3, okay? So let's go for part 3. Okay. So according to the lesson plan, in part 3, we have 2 minutes, and this is a paid work. So we are going to work in pairs. Okay. So for this part, we are going to discuss. We are going to share what we think. I'm going to work with Ronald, and Manuela is going to work with Astrid. Okay. So I'm going to give you an example. Ronald, so can you turn on your microphone, please? Okay, so basically it's this. So the question is, what is the appeal of each of these jobs? Okay, the word appeal is something like why is interesting or why it is good or why it is nice, for example, to be a teacher, okay, or to be a politician. Okay, that's the question. In other words, ¿por qué es bueno? ¿Cuál es lo interesante de este tipo de trabajo? Okay, that's the question. So in this part, we are going to agree or disagree. Okay, so for example, I'm going to say something for Ronald. So I believe that being a teacher is good because we help people, we help kids, and we help a lot of people to be intelligent and to have new information. So Ronald, do you agree or disagree?
Agree. I'm agree
Okay, why?
because be a teacher is difficult, but with this labor or this work, you help other people.
Okay, excellent. Okay, okay, one more. So, football player, I think it's good because you make a lot of money if you are very good, you know, like Lionel Messi or like Radamel Falcao. So, if you are very good, you make a lot of money and also you do what you like. So, do you agree or disagree?
I agree and disagree
Why?
because if you like you say are good, you have a lot of money because if you are a bad player, you the most probably is that you never had money and if you for example have a injure
Yeah, yeah. If
injure
you get injured, okay, or if you have an injured.
getting injured, you lose your life.
Okay, you're right. You're right. Okay, so last one. Now, for example, judge, being a judge, in my opinion, is not good because you are going to have a lot of problems. Many people are going to look for you to, I'm sorry, you know, to kill you and to have problems with you because of your decisions. So, in my opinion, being a judge is not good. So, what do you
Well,
think?
I am disagree with you because I consider that be a judge is a important work, important role. But here in Colombia is a bad work, like you say. But in other countries, judge is an important person and a person that is respected, but all people.
Okay, excellent. Thank you so much, Ronald. It was very good. Thank you.
Okay, teacher. Thank you.
Okay. Okay, girls. So now is your time, okay? So one of you is going to express if you like or if you don't like one of the positions of the jobs, okay? You need to say why you like or you don't like the job. And the other person is going to agree or disagree and say why. So is that okay for you too?
Yes.
Okay.
I okay.
Okay, so let's start.
Okay. First or Astrid?
You, you too.
Okay. I the jobs in the budget is I like or I'm not like. You.
Okay. Okay. For me, the for this job, the most important for me is to be the teacher, because the teacher is have a big responsibility with the students. The teacher have has a big the big resource. They have to choose strategies for the students. Is an important profession.
Okay, I think I be the jobs the good is very difficult because is um, tutor. How did you say justo in English?
Justo. Okay, you can say fair. Remember, fair,
Okay,
Fair.
okay, fair. Yeah, in Colombian is no, I used it. Well, okay. In my opinion, in the teacher is the jobs more the beautiful because um, to the uh, learn and teaching. Um, and the surgeon, surgeon is
Yeah, surgeon.
surgeon. Okay,
You like
thanks.
it?
It's difficult and I don't like blood.
Why?
It is important no be afraid.
Oh,
Uh,
okay. Do you agree, Astrid, or you
Yes, I
Astrid,
disagree?
agree. Yes, I
Why?
agree about the surgeon.
Yeah.
The job is the person have take care the other person is difficult. Also también the person to have to study a lot of for that. It's a expensive career.
Yeah, it's very
okay.
But
expensive. It's very
yes,
expensive.
but the job pays the pays a job is good.
Yeah, it's very good. You make a lot of money. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, guys, don't worry. So now, right now it's 10 p.m. So it's time to finish. It's just 1 hour of practicing. So I'm sorry. We have more questions to answer. So I guess we are going to continue next week. What I can say right now is, well, basically, first your I need your emails. So for me, it's very important to have your information, so I can send some vocabulary so you can study some expressions, some readings. So I want you to please write or type your vocabulary on the Skype group that we have. That Skype group is going to be very important because we are going to be in touch using the information on the Skype group. Okay. And also, this is going to continue for the next 8 weeks. So we are going to be in touch every Monday. But if you have questions, please just type the questions on the Skype so I can answer the questions or we can practice or whatever, that's something very important for us. So guys, thank you so much for being here. And remember, this is not like something to be afraid, to be scared. This is something to improve, to practice, to feel relaxed and to enjoy. So is that okay for you?
Tutor, a question.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
The next a class of topic to be discussed in information in email or Skype?
Well, I can send some information in advance to your emails and maybe on Skype. I can send some information so you can check the information in advance. Yes, I can do it in both.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Okay, guys, thank you. Have a good night.
Goodbye.
Thank you, teacher. Have a good
Thank you
night
very
too.
much. Okay, you too. Thank you, Street. Goodbye.
Thank you, teacher. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Bye.
Goodbye.